Hey guys, how's it going today? Hope you guys are all having an awesome day today. Today we are going to work on a couple things. First, we're going to watch a time lapse of a few quick things that I was doing off camera. And then what we're going to do is we are going to go get some more stone. We are going to be working today on these rough data storage substrates, but we're really low on stone, which is needed for silicon. But before we do that, let's jump right into this time lapse. Okay, so now that that time lapse is up, we are gonna work on, as I said, this rough data storage substrate. And just real fast, so you guys have some context, it takes glass, silicon, and iron plate. Iron plate we're doing fine on, but as you'll notice, our glass output is basically non-existent, and it is non-existent because there's no stone coming in. And if we look down here, our stone production is being used by all of these stone bricks here because we are making some walls. As you saw, I defended this area out here because I was sick of getting biter attacks, so hopefully that'll stop biters coming through this tiny little area and attacking us. I really have no idea. I think they must be coming from this base right here. But our pollution cloud is expanding pretty quickly, so we'll have to be taking care of these guys here soon. But in the meantime, we are going to, I think, we're going to grab one of these stones, and this one's a little bit further. So I think that we'll probably grab this stone here. So let us make sure that we have everything that we need. We have belts, we have rails, we have stack inserters, we have rocket-fueled flyover there. I think that the only thing that we need to make sure of is the electric poles. We have 50 miners, which should be enough. So let's grab electric poles and let's fly down there. We'll grab a big electric pole from the coal down here. Okay, so let's do this. So we're gonna fly. That's not working out as I was hoping it would. Or was it? Yeah, it was. Okay. It's tough going through the forest. Okay, let's keep going down here. There it is. Alright, and it's kind of an awkward stone patch, but let us, where's a good mining belt array? I guess we don't have like any nice belt arrays. So we'll just grab this half here, I guess. And then we'll come down here. We will output all of the stone to the south. That is not exactly perfect because we need to get electricity in here. So we'll go over 1 square to get our power poles in the middle. There we go. And then we need to do electric poles on the outsides. Okay, there we go. And one other thing that we really want to be starting soon is getting uranium mined so that we can do some nuclear power, because this current set of power is taking forever to get anywhere. We're hovering right around 89 megawatts of production, but we keep spiking well over that, so it would be good to get that fixed up. And then let us grab, it's very hard to see here, I'm sure. Actually, we can come here. We're going to copy this. There we go. And well, let's get out of here. Very confused. Okay, here we go. This is what we want, and we'll bring it right. Let's flip it over. Oh, it can't be flipped. Interesting. Well, let us find a way to do that. So we're going to go Control V, and we're going to put it in here as a blueprint. Okay, let's get rid of that. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to get rid of the train station. We are going to then save it, and then we're going to bring it out here. We're going to Control G, and we're going to Control F maybe. This is not exactly what I was hoping for, but this will work just fine. So we'll put it like right here, and then we'll put our train station here. Okay, so we're gonna put down our stack inserters here. There we go. And then it looks like we did not craft enough chests, and we also did not bring enough. Classic. All right, that's all right. So we have this, and let's just, we need some more, a little bit more mining. So let's flip this around, do that there. And then we'll do this here, I guess. And this is definitely not perfect, and we'll probably add more miners later. But this will be enough to get us started. There we go. Let's bring this around. Let's get rid of these trees. All right. There we go. I guess we're out of miners. Interesting. So we already used 50 miners, which went very quickly. Okay. Let's get rid of that, and then we are going to copy this, and because we're going to have 4 wagons on this train. I like having 4 wagons. It's a nice number, as I've said before, but I think it just balances all the belts more easily and whatnot, so that's what we're going to do, and we'll just do that. There we go. All right, and that's almost it. Okay, so now they're ready to insert. We just don't have chests for them to insert. So I'm going to go grab some chests, and I will be right back. Oh, okay, here we are. We just started putting these chests down. There we go. All right, so we've got all of our chests, which is awesome. And I also grabbed some more miners so that we can finish off our little arrays over here. There we go. And we're still doing okay-ish on power, not amazing. Let's do that. And we can do like some funky stuff like this, I guess. Just throw miners wherever it works. There we go. All right. And we can even put more like down here. This is kind of a cool little mining array, if you ask me. I think it looks awesome. It's not like your normal just rows and rows of miners. Kind of does some interesting stuff. There we go. Okay. So we got stone. And we do have rocket fuel. So we can get our locomotive back. There we go. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna add our fuel in here. And we'll figure out fuel on the other side, but that's all right. So this is gonna start loading our stone, which is awesome. And you know, honestly, all of these is probably a little bit overkill, so we can get rid of the end ones just because stack inserters are expensive and also take a lot of power. So 4 should be plenty, especially with just yellow belt. It's not like we have blue belt. Okay, there we go. So now we're gonna work on getting this track back. So we're gonna do that on a time lapse. So I will see you on the other side of that. Okay, there we go. That is the rail all the way up, and as you can see, I have also signaled it so that our trains don't crash at all. So let's pull this over here, and then we can come down here and do this once again. Let's just grab this, and all we'll have to do is we will just have to flip it around, so that, or just flip the inserters around so that they are pointing away from the train instead of into the train. So we'll just do that. Inserters are exporting resources, not importing resources. There we go. And then this is going to be, we're going to say stone drop. There we go. And if we come back over here, this one will be stone pickup. There we are. And let's quickly add stone drop. Apparently it cannot get there, which means that I probably missed like one rail somewhere. I did miss one rail. All right, I'm gonna go fix that real fast and I will be right back. Okay, so we're fixing this. We just fixed the rail. And now we're going to go hop aboard our train, and we are going to head on up to our drop point. So here we go. It's still inserting, which is awesome. So let's add stone drop, and we're going to make it leave when it's empty, and then we're going to add stone pickup and leave when it's full. And then we're just going to switch it to go to drop right now. And also, while we're on the subject, so as you can see, this rail that we're going to be coming up to right up here is running right along another one of our tracks. So in the very near future, I would like to make this a 2-lane system instead of doing, you know, what we're doing now. And we'll just have to hook in the existing rails, which would be super easy. Okay, so there we go. So now we need to do a couple more things. We need to get fuel up here, but thankfully we have this fuel right here, which means that we can just pull this up, and we'll go on this side of the train. Let's see, what's the, right here. There we go. And then we need to insert, and we need to pull it down the rest of the train. And insert down here. And I'm going to turn it off of automatic for the moment because I do not want this train to leave with like one fuel in here and then run out of fuel like halfway down the track. And it looks like I forgot that all of our belts would be facing the wrong directions too. So we're gonna reverse these. We're just gonna pick them up actually. And then we're gonna come down here, and this is what we're gonna pick up. So we're gonna do this. There we go. All right. And let's see, how much fuel does this have? 30 fuel. Let's wait till it's... Okay, surely 50 fuel is enough. All right, so we're gonna switch it back to automatic, and that's gonna go off. This should be plenty. And in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we are going to grab a 4-lane balancer. That, I don't know what that was. This is what I want. And we're gonna go 4 to 4. There it is. This is what we want, and we're gonna just line it up right here. All right, there we go. That's 4 belts of stone, which is honestly more than we need. And we're just gonna grab, let's see, how are we gonna do this? I think, so we would like to pull in a whole other belt of stone, but unfortunately there's not a great place to put it besides like up here. So I think that we're just gonna make this the 4th belt up here. There we go. So we're just gonna have to do that. And we're only gonna do 1 belt at the moment. And then later we should be able to combine them when they are higher level belts. So let's come down here. And you can see that we're still doing very well on the rare metals. Let's see, where is a good place to bring this belt in? Not really an amazing place. And also, all of our bots are building, which is awesome to see. Where can they build to? Let's look at our network. Oh, they can build like all the way down. That's awesome. There we go. We're gonna have our bots do the hard work for us. And I think that we'll just bring it down right over here. Try and keep things nice and tight. And looks like we are out of belt, so let's go quickly grab some more. All right. And looks like our bots are delivering a bunch more stuff to us. We have a few requests. Okay. So then let's finish the stone belt, and then we can actually work on finally building the data substrates. But we really just needed to boost our stone production so badly. And honestly, we've been needing to do this for a while, but I've been putting it off. And now is a great excuse and opportunity to do so. All right. There we go. That's stone. And then what we're going to do is down here, and of course, it's going to be right over here. We're actually going to change how this works. We are going to stop. Well, actually, we're going to try and combine the 2 belts, basically. So this belt here, we got to figure out how we're going to do this. So we'll probably do some undergrounds like this, and then we'll bring it down right here. I think like that. Seems pretty good. And now what that means is that this belt is not going to go any further. We're just going to merge them here. No priority or anything like that. Doesn't matter. And then hopefully we'll start getting some more glass, which is really what we need for these rough data storage substrates. I think that we are going to build them all the way down here. And then we are going to just use bots to fly them. Well, that's kind of a long way to fly them. Maybe we'll belt them down. Especially because we're going to start getting some red belts here soon. And plus belts are fun. So let's come down here. And looks like we need also some assembling machines. So I'm gonna go grab some resources really quickly, and I will be right back for this build. Okay, so here we are, and as you can see, we are now producing a lot more sand, and you know, we are definitely producing more glass, which is what we were hoping for. And I am actually going to copy this 2 more times and hope that the sand can make it all the way down. And our bots will finish building this. And the goal from this is we definitely just want to increase our glass production. So let's fly down here, and we are going to build some substrates. So we're going to need a lot of these, honestly. So let's take a look real fast. So glass, silicon, iron plate. So we need 3 resources coming in, which means that we are going to have 2 belts over here. 1, 2. And we will do this, and this, and this, and then we'll drop 1 on the near side. So we'll make these a little bit longer than they need to be, and then we'll have 1 here, 1 here, and then we'll have our belts coming down this way, and we're just going to copy this a couple times. So copy, copied a little too much, copy, there we go, 2, 3, 4, might even need more than that. That's 10 buildings, and we probably will need at least that many, if not more than that. And looks like we have, oops, looks like we have a few too many power poles, so we'll just grab the extra ones. There we go. And then of course I forgot to do the recipe on these, but that's fine. So there we go. There's the recipes. And then, so this is going to be the substrates out. And at this point, I'm just going to start shoving stuff like as close as possible on this belt. So here we go. And these are going to need to go up to space. Let's not do that. There we go. Let's instead do that. So we're going to need these substrates to go up to space. And so we're going to end up bringing it down like over here. I don't know. And then we'll bring it down like right over here. Because once we get up to space, then we are going to have to polish them. But we need to make them first. So let's, what is it again? Silicon, glass, iron plate. Now, do we have silicon on our belt? I would guess, or on our bus. I would guess not. And we do, actually. Just kidding. I literally flew over it on our way over here. Okay. So here's silicon, and then we have glass down here, and iron is all the way down here. So let's start with the silicon, and we're going to combine, if we look at these one more time, glass and silicon are going to be combined together because they require a little bit less. This belt here is going to be iron, and this belt will be the combination of the other two. So we'll do it like this. There we go. So this can be silicon right here. And we'll just grab it and bring it right up. I guess we got to underground that. There we go. Okay, that's silicon. This needs to be glass then. And we have glass right down here. This is going to be a little bit awkward with all this stuff. How are we going to do this? So I guess it's going to happen like this. There we go. Let's see. Splitter is going to go right. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's bring this down first. There we go. Oh, perfect. All right. And let's make sure these are facing the correct direction. Now they are. All right, so that's glass. And the last thing that we need, of course, is the iron plate, which is all the way down here on the other side. Okay, I'm not going to risk it. I think that I probably would end up messing something up if I tried to do that. Okay, so let's just go right through the middle here. Ugh, and look at that, one tile off. Which means I need a red underground, I guess. And apparently that means I need a crap ton of gears, whatever. I need to start crafting red belt because I'm sick of using yellow. And then this will just be iron right here. There we go. And let's jump down here and connect it up. There we go. All right, so that's iron. And then we'll do our red underground there and stretch it as far as possible. Okay. So now we're going to start making these rough data storage substrates, which is awesome news. And let's see. Oh, I didn't handle the products very well, did I? Because half of the time it's going to make scrap. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that. Okay. And then we're going to do something like this. We are... Oh, I guess that's not filter. Dang it. Okay. So I think that we're going to have to do something like this, actually. So we're going to have a belt here for everything. And then down here, what we're going to do is we need to get rid of this scrap somehow. And so I think that we're going to have to craft one of these warehouses, which means we need a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to go grab stuff for a warehouse real fast, and I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. We have a warehouse. And basically, all we're going to do right now is we're just going to store the scrap. And then later, when we have requesters, we will empty all the scrap. And this can hold a lot of scrap. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a loader. And we are going to do, I guess, like right down here, a splitter. And the splitter is going to have output priority to the right. And it's going to do scrap. There we go. And then we're going to put the loader down, and it's going to load it in. And then we can put our inserters back. There we go. Okay, so, and then now, of course, these don't drop on the near side like I was hoping. So we're going to drop some on the near side. Okay, there we go. And we are officially making data storage substrates, and we're going to store the scrap. And then eventually we'll be able to reprocess all of the scrap and put it back into the system. As I mentioned before, you can do that like this. You get 10% of the time you get iron ore, 10% copper, 10% stone, 5% raw rare metals, and then 10% heavy oil. So what you do is you just hook up each of those inputs, or outputs, I guess, back into the system, and they get reprocessed and, you know, eventually made into more resources. But that is the first part now done of getting ready for both our production and our utility science packs. So the next step, which we will do maybe next episode, depending, is this polished data storage substrate, polishing it. There are two ways to polish it. One is with this cosmic water, and one is with chemical gel. And you might be looking at this thinking, man, the chemical gel outputs the polished, and this outputs you know, scrap and contaminated cosmic water, and then you got to deal with the contaminated cosmic water and the scrap. That being said, though, chemical gel, which let's look at the recipe for that, because I'm pretty sure we need to do chemical gel anyways. So if we look at here, chemical gel. So it's 10 cosmic water, 100 petroleum gas for 20 chemical gel. And if we look back at this, it uses 1 chemical gel only, but it becomes super expensive. Whereas with this, you get 5 contaminated cosmic water out, and then once you like clean the cosmic water and stuff, you basically end up with free polishing, which is awesome. So that's what we're gonna do in the next episode, not today. So thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Very soon, last thing, very soon we are going to do that, as I mentioned, but we're also gonna do uranium mining because we desperately need some nuclear power because we are struggling on power here. So that's going to be the next couple episodes, one of both of those things. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all on the next episode.